Hey Cosmic Crew, welcome back to Cinematic Cosmos Critique. Today we'll be talking about something that I just named myself, the video title, Thor the Misery. And I'll be explaining what I mean actually and why I actually made this topic. It's going to be a short video, but without any further ado, we're going to get straight to the point. So welcome to another unscripted video of mine where I have no script at all and putting my raw thoughts, but I have planned the video a bit before, so we are going to get to the point. So the thing here is that Thor has had 4 movies, 3 before Avengers Endgame and 1 post Avengers Endgame, and we're going to be talking about it one by one as to what I actually mean Thor the Misery. Now, Thor came out originally in 2011 and I must say it was more of a decent movie. It was enjoyable. It was the beginning of a new character and Thor was just new to the cinemas. The long hair, the suit, everything suited him, the cocky attitude, it was about alright. And there were a few funny moments when he said, "I want more of this," and he smashed the table. That was like a good laugh. And Thor picking up the Mjolnir after getting attacked by Loki is one of my most favorite scenes from the Thor franchise. But still, it lacked a bit of storytelling. I wish it could be more enhanced, but I'm not going to be that critique and I will give it a solid pass, and it was a fairly enjoyable movie. But Mr. Critique, why is it Thor the Misery? I wonder you're asking these questions right now. It's the misery because the next sequel we got after The Avengers 2012 was Thor the Dark World in 2013. And that, I have made a whole video on it and I have actually ranked it as the worst movie ever made by MCU. The plot was, well, pretty mediocre, as I said in my yesterday's video a lot. Mediocre. Yeah, the plot was actually mediocre. The villain's story wasn't enhanced and it was just a villain that should be forgotten. It was supposed to be intriguing, it was supposed to be menacing, but what we got was some stupid little kid, a villain in the form of a stupid little kid and who has no importance at all, and yeah, it just got really fumbled after all of that. Malekith, the ether, the reality stone, building up all the hype for nothing. And that is why the second movie just fell apart. But perhaps the best film of the Thor franchise, the best conclusion to a trilogy was Thor Ragnarok. It brought a new face to Thor. We got that comedic Thor, not just that serious, "I want to save Asgard" Thor. We found more depth to the relationship between Loki and Thor. We had Avengers in it, like the Hulk was in there. We got references to the Avengers, strongest Avenger, and I don't remember the nickname Thor had, to be honest. Breakpoint, I guess, something like that. And the Valkyries, the Hela, goddess of the death, that was like bringing a whole new level to a cinematic universe and then setting up the stage for Avengers Infinity War. It was perhaps the best Thor movie, is the best Thor movie, and one of the best Marvel movies. Comes in my top 10 list. Really enjoyable and really funny, really good plot, just loved it throughout. But here comes the misery again. Thor Love and Thunder released and trying to relive Thor Ragnarok again, but this time it just got really nonsensical and non-serious. You mean you have to see Gore the God Butcher fighting kids. I mean, not directly fighting, but his army fighting kids. And then he goes to eternity and he is about to destroy eternity, but then he just reminisces his past and Thor tells him the true power of love or some shit, and then suddenly he changes his mind. I mean, that's not the climax we were all waiting for. It was an overall enjoyable movie, but as compared to the Marvel standards, it was pretty low. If you have to make something enjoyable, do it like Deadpool and Wolverine. Else it was just not... No, man, I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah, so that has been Thor movies throughout. And as you can see, there is a constant trend in the movies. A first movie is good, second is bad, that's a downgrade. Third is really good, and fourth is really bad. So there is one up, one down, one up, one down. So that makes it 2 ups and 2 downs. It's a constant misery for Thor. You get what I mean right now? And I'm sure I have cleared out what I actually meant to say. This has been the case throughout Marvel in Phase 4, and Thor Love and Thunder just became a part of what had to be a really pathetic movie of Phase 4. Not really pathetic, but still it was a semi-mediocre movie. We all agree to that. Many Marvel fans criticized Thor Love and Thunder, and even Chris Hemsworth admitted it that it wasn't up to the mark. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. And until next time, keep cosmic, stay strange, and wield the power of Thor. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cinematic Cosmos Critiques, signing out.